Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in for this week's track guide in association with Kireth Esports, and welcome to all the viewers from Kireth's channel. This guide is for Daily Race B at Dragon's Trail Seaside in reverse, Group 4 cars, and we're in the Audi TT. The race is 4 laps on race and medium tyres. We have the brake balance set at +2, so that's 2 to the rear, and we managed to get a pretty good time here with the 145.5, so let's get into the guide and break the lap down. So as we come across the line for the start of our lap here, we're aiming to the right hand side of the track and looking out for the start of the curb just before the 100 metre board. Hard on the brakes initially, but then trail brake down as you turn in. I use second gear just for a moment to help rotate the car and pull it in towards the apex, but then straight back up to third to feed the power in. So whatever you do, definitely accelerate out of there in third gear. For the death chicane section, we're going to look out again for the start of the curb on the right hand side, because that's when we're going to start aiming the car over towards the left barrier at the start of the chicane. So you see, we see the curb here, aim towards the left, lift just before this big curb, turn hard over to the right, and then feed the power in to pull yourself away from the barrier, and keep the steering to the right to complete the rest of that section. Here, start of the curb again, on the brakes, but aim for the middle of the track, because you are going to drift out to the side here, down to third gear, and you can get on the power really early. So you can see here I'm starting to feed half throttle in long before I get to this final curb on the apex there. That's going to help you carry as much speed as possible down this straight. And next we're coming up to a bit of a tricky section, so we're going to look out for the 50 metre board. At that 50 metre board you're going to start turning in to what is really a blind corner, so just before they're turning in, catch this curb on the right hand side and a lift just to help bring the car across. Straight back on the power, but then another lift, catch loads of this curb on the left, feed the power in as soon as your left tyres are on that curb, and then you see as I lift, a downshift to fourth here to make sure that I hit that apex nicely, and you can feed the power in again pretty much as soon as you're on that curb. I definitely think fourth gear helps you rotate a little bit better there and accelerate out. Start of the curb here just before the 50 metre board, we're going to brake. Down to second gear, catch loads of this curb on the left hand side, and again we're short shifting to third for the acceleration, and I start feeding the power in almost as soon as I'm on that curb by the apex. And for the final braking section we're looking out again for the 50 metre board, so just in between the start of the curb and the 50 metre board, on the brakes, trail brake down to catch plenty of this curb on the left, keeping it in third gear, bit of a burst of power, but then lift off to make sure that you hit that apex there, and then feed the power in for the back straight. Try not to cut too much the inside of that second half of the chicane. I don't find it as consistent, definitely better to do it in that way in my opinion, but that is good enough for a 145.5. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and we'll now watch the lap out in full speed. Thanks for tuning in.